Knowledge is power, or is it? If knowledge is power, why don't the majority of people on the planet not grab it and become successful? Learning is not just something you do at school, and that's it. You see, we all live in the school of life. If people don't understand the importance of continuous growth and development, they would enjoy life more. Learning should never end. Of course, all schools in the UK and I suppose the British schools internationally are on the front line. But having seen 40 plus years of education, from pre-national curriculum to the current league tables, data-driven constant assessment, and comparing UK students with other students around the world, the pressure and the constant focus of results has or seems to have eroded the old adage of the school days should be the best days of your life. But it's nobody's fault, and it's everybody's fault. So I put together what knowledge is as an acronym. We seem to live in a society that's losing its capability of general knowledge. In fact, my GCSE English students are constantly advised to watch the news, use history to see the world we live in, to embrace technology, to understand climate change, to research innovation, look at the benefits of AI as well as the downside, because knowledge is completely rounded, and in English specifically, it's not just a subject English, it's a life skill. So I want to just share my acronym on the screen. And what I wanted to show you is what knowledge is and what the meaning is. So if we look at this first one, it's knowing, it's having awareness or understanding of facts and truths. It's nurturing, encouraging growth and development through education and experience. It's observing. We have to see the world. Sometimes people can't, but we need to use our sensory capabilities, carefully watching and analysing information and situations. We then, as we move on, knowledge includes wisdom. Applying the knowledge and experience and judgment and making decisions based on experience. Learning. I've often asked my students whether they feel if they were to choose two objects, a sponge and a brick, which one would they be? Which one would you be? So learning is acquiring new information and skills through study or experience. Evaluating is a human condition. We weigh things up, so we assess information critically to determine its validity and relevance. And this wonderful word, discovering. finding new information and insights through exploration and research. But it doesn't stop there. We should be growing. We should continuously expand one's understanding and capabilities. And finally, not the least, expanding, and this to me is critical, building general knowledge about society, cultures, and life. So that's it in a nutshell. We need to get back some of the values of the past. We can't live in the past, but I see lots of evidence of the teachers doing wonderful jobs considering the pressure they have on them. As a tutor, I complement and supplement what they teach when I do tuition. But it's getting tough. The children themselves, I used to be taught when I was at teacher training college that the students are at the center of knowledge. Is that real now? Or is it the targets, the data, the assessments? I'm not saying that assessments aren't important, but we need to get creativity back. We need to get enjoyment back. We need to get fun back. We need to get back the respect of education and knowledge that lasts forever. I've come across parents many a times who said, I wish I tried a bit harder at school, but it's not all down to the students not working hard. It's because sometimes it's not easy these days. Anyway, I'd welcome your comments, but I'm trying to get people to really, really start looking at the beautiful option of gaining more knowledge. The more knowledge you have, the more doors open. You think about a circle and you think about putting one subject on. You can only go one direction. You put several other topics and it widens that scope and it gives more opportunity. Last but not least is my feeling from my experience now and from my wisdom now, for what it's worth. Don't chase the money. There's all this, let's go out and make a load of money. You've got to do something you enjoy. You've got to do something you're really passionate about that makes you smile. If you're good at it, you'll make the money anyway. But it's a small tip. And I know that a lot of the time people won't listen and open their ears. But I think it's time that we look at the education system now. I think it's become too prescriptive, dare I say it, too Americanized. I see evidence now of young children in reception. Every day is charted out in a very specific way. There seems no wiggle room for autonomy given back to the teachers who are trained in so many ways. A stressed teacher can't teach and a stressed student can't learn. It's a simple equation. So we need to get the fun and enjoyment back. And we can. Change can happen. Thank you for your time.